Hey love, I've been feeling you today. Not in the surface level way that people ask, how are you? But in that deeper soul level, knowing that something has been shifting inside of you. Slowly, quietly, without explanation. You've been carrying so much lately. The kind of weight that doesn't show up on your face, but settles in your chest. The kind that wakes you up in the middle of the night or makes you stare at the ceiling, wondering when or if things will finally feel different. There are some days that you move through life like you're walking underwater. Heavy, muted, invisible in some ways, and still somehow you keep showing up. You love, you listen, you give, you try, and that is not a small thing. But I see how tired you are. Tired of having to be okay. Tired of being the one who always holds it together. Tired of cycles that repeat and healing that seems to take longer than your patience can handle. And still, you haven't given up. Even when you whispered things like, I don't know how much more I can take, you still gotten up, still shown up, and still kept going. That matters, even when no one sees it. Let me tell you something that I've never said out loud. There was a season where I felt completely numb. Not broken, numb. Like I was still here, but something physically inside of me just went quiet. The part of me that used to dream, didn't. The part that used to light up, dimmed. I wasn't depressed. I just didn't feel connected to anything. It was like this silent ache. And the worst part was it didn't look dramatic. So nobody noticed. Until one night, I sat outside, I looked up at the stars and said, not out loud, but from the center of my chest, please just send me one reason to stay open. And the next morning I woke up, the sky looked different. Not because it had changed, but because I had. It wasn't a miracle, it wasn't a breakthrough, it was a flicker. The tiniest flicker of feeling something again. That's what I want for you, love. Not fireworks, not clarity on demand, just a flicker. A soft, quiet reason to believe that there's still something good unfolding, even if you don't see it yet, because there is. You are not behind, you are not failing, you are not lost. You are becoming, even in the uncertainty, even in the ache, even in the waiting. You are not meant to be the version of yourself that only knows survival. There is a softer, more honest, more aligned version of you waiting patiently beneath the version the world taught you to be. And you're starting to stir. You might feel it already in the way certain people no longer feel like home, in the way your body tenses when you're not honoring your truth, in the way your soul is no longer okay with the bare minimum, in love, in purpose, in peace. That's not you being picky. That's you remembering your worth. You have not been forgotten. What you think is a delay is divine protection. What you think is confusion is the unrooting of all illusions. You are not being asked to figure everything out, only to keep walking with your heart open, even when the map isn't clear. You are being drawn back to yourself, back to the center. The world around you may feel unfamiliar right now, because your spirit has outgrown the space that it's settled for. You are outgrowing habits that once brought you comfort, but now cause contraction. You are shedding identities that made you likable, but not honest. You are remembering that truth is not always soft, but it is always sacred. And here's what's coming for you. A relationship that meets you in your full expression. A path that doesn't exhaust you just to survive it. A peace that no longer has to be earned. But first, the undoing, the quiet falling away, the empty space between who you were and who you're becoming. Do not fear this space. It is holy. The discomfort is not punishment. It is preparation. The silence is not absence. It's sacred pause. The slow pace is not failure. It's divine timing. What's meant for you is not behind you. It is waiting just beyond your willingness to release what's not. Keep breathing, keep softening, keep showing up for yourself, especially on days when no one else does. Take today gently, love. Wear your softness like armor. Say no when it's time to say no. Say yes when your heart whispers yes. Even if your head isn't sure yet, you don't owe anyone an explanation for your healing. You don't need to perform your peace. You're allowed to rest, to cry, to feel, to not know. You are still whole in your messiest moments. Still worthy when you feel empty, still radiant when you're unraveling. Like a seed cracking in the dark, or a tide receding before it comes back more powerful. This quiet you're in, it's sacred. This is the pause before the alignment. This is the becoming before the arrival. Don't rush it, just be here. And if no one's told you today, I love the way you keep showing up. Not perfectly, but truthfully, softly, bravely, in all the ways that matter. Even when it feels too quiet, listen deeper. That's where the voice of your soul speaks loudest. I'm here, always. You are not alone, not even for a second. Thank you for watching. Just know that I love you. I see you. God bless you.